Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful sees Thomas Forrester back in LA in early September. Annika Noel, the actress who plays Hope Logan, dropped a hint that we could indeed get a Thope reunion. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to discuss the Hope Logan and Thomas Forrester reunion that fans want. It seems like Annika Noel may want it as well. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not already following us. Ever since the news broke that Matthew Atkinson's back to Bold and the Beautiful in just a few weeks, I've been kind of skeptical. You guys know it if you listen here often. Not because I don't like Thomas, but because I'm worried Brad Bell is hyping up something that is not going to really manifest. Remember when he brought back Ashley Brewer as Ivy Forrester and made a big deal of it in 2024? She stayed what? Like 2, maybe 3 episodes? She had lunch with Liam Spencer, talked about still loving him, missed him, kissed him, then poof, vanished. Then they got us excited again. Oh, Ivy's back as part of the jewelry line. Guess what? We barely see her and haven't seen her with Liam at all. Instead, Ivy Forrester was back basically as a tool to introduce Electra Forrester to be Will Spencer's girlfriend while she was getting stalked. Ivy just evaporated. Remember they brought back Darren Brooks for 1 episode just to write Wyatt Spencer out for good? So for those reasons and others, I don't have a lot of faith in Brad Bell about this Thomas return. That's why when I saw Annika Noel's post about Matthew Atkinson coming back, I actually started to get excited. Bold and the Beautiful has not confirmed if Thomas Forrester is back for a minute, for a while, or forever. But they did have Matthew Atkinson promoting his return in a way that teases a long-term comeback. They showed him on this deck, on the back area of the shooting stage where Bold and the Beautiful has moved at the new sound stage. He was playing cornhole. He threw 1 beanbag and missed. Then he threw a second and got a cornhole. The Thomas actor captioned the post, 2 times the charm. I don't think it was just about the beanbag game. That sure sounds to me like Matthew Atkinson's second debut as Thomas is a big deal. Thankfully, we also have reason to be hopeful, because Annika Noel posted a story on her Instagram that was a nice little tribute to the past of her and Thomas. It was obviously to get people excited about Matthew Atkinson coming back. One of the scenes was Hope Logan hugging Douglas Forrester, with Thomas standing there very close to Hope with his arm around Douglas. That also points to the return of Henry Joseph Samiri as Douglas Forrester, but we've not heard a firm word on that yet. Thomas, Hope Logan, and Douglas looked like a picture-perfect happy family in the scene Annika chose. That points to Douglas coming home with Thomas, which would be a positive sign of a long-term comeback. Also, it's unclear whether Paris Buckingham comes back with Thomas and Douglas, or if it's just father and son by themselves. Diamond White, who plays Paris Buckingham, has been really busy with other projects and has not hinted at all that she's coming back. So if Thomas Forrester is back to stay, I do suspect Paris Buckingham either won't return at all or she does a drive-by as part of a Thomas and Paris breakup story. Last we knew, Thomas was still engaged to Paris. They were living in France, raising his son. They were planning to get married at the Forrester mansion before returning to France. That never manifested either. Hopefully, Thomas and Paris aren't coming back for just a few episodes to get married and leave Bold and the Beautiful for good. It kind of feels like that's not what we're going to see though. Based on Matthew Atkinson and Annika Noel's Insta posts about his return, with her posting a sweet family photo of Thomas Forrester, Hope Logan, and Douglas Forrester, that to me is giving Thope reunion vibes in a big way. Plus, although Hope Logan is engaged to Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor, their relationship is not solid by any means. First, Hope had totally lost faith in Carter over him giving Forrester Creations back to its rightful owners without giving her a heads up. She was steamed about that. Second, Daphne Rose Muriel Hilaire, the perfumer, has been sniffing around Carter Walton and is totally desperate to make him her man. Hope knows it. Third, Liam is going to live. Daphne may get in Carter's ear and shake his confidence and Hope Logan's while she's trying to steal him away for herself. So Thomas isn't back for a few more weeks. The actor's back shooting, but there's like a 4 to 6 week tape to air delay. A lot could change in Hope Logan's life by then. Even if Hope Logan is still engaged to Carter Walton by the time Thomas comes back, she might break things off to reunite with her ex because of one thing in particular. Hope always said she wanted a one-woman man. That was definitely not Liam. Not ever. Not for a minute. He's a waffle boy. Thomas never looked at another woman when they were together. He only got with Paris after Hope broke his heart when she rejected his marriage proposal for a second time. Meanwhile, Carter Walton was kissing Daphne Rose not that long ago, and Hope saw it. So he's not been totally faithful or a one-woman man. With Thomas back and looking better than ever, Carter could lose his lady. But at least he's got a fallback girl with Daphne. With Thomas's return, it also puts Hope in a position she's never been in, to have 3 guys in her orbit: Carter, Liam, and Thomas. Hope loves each of them in different ways. I've said for a while now that I definitely do not think Hope Logan and Carter Walton are endgame. While Liam Spencer definitely loves Hope, he did push her at Carter. We also have Ivy waiting in the wings, still in love with Liam. She was talking about him the other day. She still wants to reunite with him. So Ivy and Liam could well spark. Carter might wind up with Daphne Rose. That leaves single and ready to mingle with Thomas, the man she said made her feel things she had never felt before. Remember the first time they got busy? She didn't leave his bed for like a full day and a half. Remember Brooke, Logan, Catherine, Kelly, Lang even walked in on them. Who does that? That was so weird. So, bottom line, Hope may not be able to stop herself from being drawn to Thomas after all. Hope was absolutely devastated when Thomas left LA after Hope Logan turned down marriage proposal number 2 because she just wasn't ready for marriage. But Thomas was. Then, of course, Hope Logan was heartbroken when Thomas Forrester got engaged to Paris Buckingham. She even asked him to call it off and come back to her. If Thomas comes back to LA single, I think it might only be a matter of time before Hope Logan and Thomas end up back together. I am here for it if they do. I'm a big soap shipper. One thing's for sure, Thomas' return is gonna shake up Hope Logan's life. With Annika Noel's recent Insta post looking like a tribute to loved-up Hope, Thomas, and their son Douglas Forrester, maybe she was giving us a sneak peek at what's ahead. Let's hope so. The Bold and the Beautiful thrives on suspense, sizzling romance, and the constant tug-of-war between destiny and choice. Fans are no strangers to Hope Logan's complicated love life, which has left her torn between loyalty, family expectations, and undeniable chemistry with Thomas Forrester. Now, whispers are circulating behind the scenes, thanks to a recent tease from Annika Noel, Hope's portrayer, that has the soap community buzzing with speculation. Did the actress just hint at a massive reunion between Hope and Thomas? If so, it could reshape the very heart of the Forrester and Logan saga. Actors in the soap world often drop hints that stir fan theories, and Annika Noel's recent comments during an interview and on social media have done exactly that. While she didn't outright confirm anything, her cryptic words about Hope's unfinished journey and what's meant to be finding its way back immediately sent Hope and Thomas aka Thope fans into overdrive. She didn't have to spell it out. Viewers know that unfinished screams Thomas. After all, their story didn't end in clean closure. It ended in heartbreak, hesitation, and unresolved emotions. Annika's tone also carried weight, almost as if she knew that Hope's heart wasn't truly done with Thomas, even if her mind had tried to be. The actress's body language, paired with her playful smile when asked about Thomas, only deepened the sense that a reunion could be brewing on the horizon. Since Thomas's departure, Hope's storyline has felt adrift. Her marriage with Liam imploded long ago. Her identity as a designer is shaky without Thomas's visionary artistry, and her emotional compass keeps swinging back toward what she lost. Hope's fire and edge only came alive when she explored her connection with Thomas. She was no longer just the good girl Logan, but a woman torn between morality and desire. Without Thomas, she risks sliding back into her comfort zone and soap fans know that characters in a comfort zone spell disaster for storytelling. That's why Annika's tease feels less like a random comment and more like a warning shot. Hope and Thomas aren't finished. Not by a long shot. Matthew Atkinson, who plays Thomas, has been noticeably absent since his character exited for a fresh start. Yet his absence feels temporary. Characters like Thomas don't just disappear. They brood off-screen, only to come back more intense, more determined, and with a new agenda. And let's face it, Thomas is overdue for a redemption story. His arc in recent years has shown growth, sincerity, and a yearning to be more than just the Forrester bad boy. Reuniting with Hope could finally prove to everyone, not just her, that he's evolved. If Annika's comments are truly a clue, then Thomas's return could be tied directly to Hope's current struggles. He may come back not only for her heart, but also to rescue her floundering design line. A professional reunion that bleeds into a romantic one? Classic soap formula. Soap actors rarely shape storylines directly, but their charisma, fan base, and chemistry with co-stars absolutely influence writers. Annika's portrayal of Hope has evolved over the years, giving her more strength and complexity. The fact that she teases a reunion clue might be more than a casual slip. It could be a signal that the writers are aligning with what fans and actors themselves feel works best. Hope isn't a passive character anymore. She's a woman reclaiming her power, her passion, and her desires. Annika's hint feels like a promise that we'll see Hope fight for what she truly wants, regardless of family judgments. It's impossible to ignore the fanbase split when it comes to Hope and Thomas. On one side, viewers root for their connection, believing it's genuine and transformative. On the other, fans worry that Thomas's past sins, his manipulations, his obsession, make him a dangerous match for Hope. Annika's tease pours fuel on that fire, which is exactly what the soap thrives on. Debate equals attention, and attention equals ratings. Whether you're for or against Hope, you'll be tuning in to see what happens next. If Annika and Noel's words are anything more than playful banter, then fans are about to witness one of the most talked about reunions in Bold and the beautiful history. Hope and Thomas's journey isn't finished. It's only paused, waiting for the perfect storm of circumstances to bring them back together. Their reunion could reignite rivalries, reshape family alliances, and push both characters to new levels of growth. Most importantly, it would remind viewers why they fell in love with soaps in the first place. The thrill of watching love defy logic, history, and even family objections. Hope's actress has given us just enough to dream, speculate, and anticipate. The question isn't whether Hope and Thomas will reunite. The real question is when. Would you like me to make the next version a fan-style prediction article like a gossip column about upcoming plots, or a soap magazine spoiler breakdown with what-if cliffhangers? Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.